What is up, guys, and welcome back to another episode of the Pueblo County Sports Experience Podcast. My name is Devin Meyer. Chase is gone today, but Tannin's back. Bellina is here, as per usual.
Yep.
Chase is starting his hunting career.
Oh, yeah. Chase is going D1 in hunting. Manny's here, as always, and yeah, it's been a little bit of a week. It's been definitely a week. Anyways, guys, Chase is gone, and usually Chase is the one to get into softball, but I'll go ahead and do it. This week does mark the end of softball.
Sad days.
For the Pueblo County Hornets. Legendary season, though.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, definitely.
25-3.
Yeah.
They went to play state in like Aurora or something.
Aurora.
Yeah.
This weekend, and they did pretty good. They made it to day 2. They made it to the Final Four. Cheyenne Mountain. They played Cheyenne Mountain in round 1, and it was a little bit of a closer game.
Mm-hmm.
Earlier in the season, they beat them 12-4. However, this game, it was close, and it went down to the very last inning where Cheyenne Mountain scored 2 runs in the 7th, and it was kind of like, okay, we got to put it away.
Yeah.
To which they did.
Yep. Final score
Now,
8-5.
Yeah, final score 8-5.
Mm-hmm.
County Hornets come out with the dub. Big home runs from Michaela Parlett and Olivia Nesbitt that game. Olivia batted perfectly. Got a hit every single time.
Mm-hmm.
Well, 2 RBIs that game as well. So home run, 2 RBIs. Pretty good. I just want to see if they pitched that. Who pitched that game? It was Michaela. Yeah, and only a 1 for her ERA, so that's really good. Threw 4 Ks.
Mm-hmm.
That's nice. Throughout that game, played the whole time. No one else got the opportunity to pitch that game.
Yeah.
And then, after we beat them, we went and we played Golden. Not a hard game. We beat them 10-0. I think we run ruled them.
Yeah.
Let's see, how many innings do you think this game lasts? 6. And who pitched that game?
Olivia.
All right.
Olivia pitched that whole game.
Where even is Golden? Was that the school name? Golden?
Yeah.
Where even is that?
I have no clue. But they got like the ASU Sun Devils looking.
Yeah,
that is what that looks like.
Pitchfork looking thing.
Yeah, they're the Demons. That's an interesting mascot. I'm not even gonna lie.
That's a little odd.
During that Golden game, Mia Carrero got a home run too.
Heck yeah, go freshman Mia Carrero.
Carrillo.
Carrillo. Well,
sorry, can't pronounce last names.
Anyways, thank you, Mia, for not showing up to our podcast episode that we wanted you on, and thank you for hitting a home run.
Oh my gosh! I mean, you can't call her out like that.
No, I'm just kidding. We did want her on. She was busy or whatever. Couldn't get it back to us. It's okay. She was busy locking in for this tournament where she batted 75. Pretty good against the Demons. Then day 2, we ended up playing in the semifinals, and we ended up going against the number 2 team in the state, Windsor. And I think it was definitely a rough game. And it just looks like it was just a tough game.
Yeah.
Madden Deuce hit pretty well. Same with Aubrey Peralta. Madden Ducey, I get it wrong every time. Madden Ducey hit pretty well that game. So did Aubrey Peralta, Olivia Nesbitt as well. However, it just looks like after that, it just kind of falls off.
Yeah.
A bunch of people didn't get any hits at all.
I heard the pitcher from that school had a really good changeup.
Yeah. I heard that she had a good off speed.
Yeah.
So just a tough game. And I mean, what do you expect when you're playing the number 2 team in the state? That's just kind of how it went. Michaela pitched, and then Olivia pitched, and it was just kind of, it was a tough game, but congratulations.
Yeah.
I mean, 4th place for state.
Yeah,
I thought they got 3rd.
Yeah, it was 3rd.
No.
They got 3rd. That's what I've heard from 3 softball girls.
Yeah, I had Maddie and Michaela both said that they came in 3rd, and that this was one of the first times that they went to state and placed this high in about 25 years, I think.
Wow.
Tallman?
Maddie Tallman, yes.
Yes.
Maddie Tallman.
All right.
Forgive me.
Yeah. So third place.
Yeah,
I
that's
thought
really
it was
good.
fourth, but Lutheran won.
Yeah,
so maybe we
they
beat,
went off of because we were ranked third going into it, from what I heard. So we had the higher ranking than the other team that lost, so we got the third place.
Yeah,
is what I heard.
No clue what the other team was. I don't care to look.
Yeah,
but
Valid.
Third place in state. Good job, girls.
Yes,
very proud of you guys. It's been a wonderful season, man.
Yeah.
It's been entertaining as hell. I've went to more softball games this season than I have probably my entire life. So, congratulations, guys. That being said, on to next season and on to gymnastics.
I'm sorry, I interrupted you there. I don't have anything to say about gymnastics this week. They didn't have a meet this past weekend. They do go into regionals this Friday, the 1st. And that's about all I have. They're hoping to make it to state, which will be the next weekend, the 8th and the 9th. But we do have band interviews coming out. We're doing those Wednesday. So that'll be exciting. They're currently at state right now.
Yeah. And hey, if you guys are interested and want to know who we're going to be interviewing, go check out the video. It drops this Thursday. We're not going to say who we're going to have on, and hopefully you haven't heard from other people. But yeah, go check it out. It's on YouTube. Press the subscribe button. Turn on notifications. And then you can see who we interview for band, because we have one of the best bands in the state.
Yeah.
Along with one of the best softball teams in the state.
And mind you, Chase still has yet to get a Scola if we reach 400 subscribers by November 1st.
This is very true.
And Devin has to sign up for wrestling.
Devin has to complete the entirety of the wrestling season.
Oh, yeah. You guys got 3 days.
Got 3 days.
It's possible.
That being said, as we're talking about states, why don't we talk about the kind of emotional weekend for soccer, as it felt like all weekend you guys were falling in and out of playoff brackets.
Yeah.
So do you want to break that down, Tannin?
Okay.
And I know Manny knows a little bit about it as well.
Yeah. So Manny will give us like the lore update, but I'll tell you the genesis. So basically, our last game of the season, we played Alamosa, and Alamosa isn't. I mean, they're a smaller school than us. They don't have the best soccer team, and so we went in there. I think the final score was like 9-1. It was a really one-sided game, but that being the last, that game kind of being like a boost for us, like points wise, we like rose to like 32 in the bracket, so we barely scraped by in the playoffs. But there were still games that entire weekend, so that like the rest of the weekend we were just bouncing in and out of the bracket, and like we would rise to 31, then drop down to 34th, and then back to 32, and we were just bouncing all over the place.
You guys had a high of being the like 29th seed this weekend.
Yeah,
it was kind of crazy.
It was fluctuating like crazy, but in the end, we did not make the playoffs. And
sadly.
I think Manny actually knows this a lot better than I do. So Manny, can you explain to us why we didn't make the playoffs?
Hello, Manny. Manny, are you
alive? Something very funny happened back here. Anyways,
lock in, bro.
All this information is from Marcus Mays in my 6th hour. He kind of explained how are we going over the 3A, 4A?
Yes,
league?
yes.
Yeah. Okay, so apparently there's a 3A, 4A league that Pueblo County is attributed in. And depending on how many teams of each of the A's, so per instance, if you had 3 A's and 2 4A's, which is what they had, whichever ranking has the most teams will put that player into state. So since it was a mixed league of 3A and 4A, there was more 3A teams in this league, and they sent the 3A team that had the most wins in their league to state. And that being said, we got traded out for a 4A spot, and that was the Falcons up in, I'm not sure where they're at.
I think they're like Denver.
I'm not sure.
I don't know.
The Falcons.
Yep. They took our spot. And
Mother Falcons.
Yeah.
That's.
But yeah, that's the rundown from Marcus Mays on how the rankings worked for state. So we are sorry, soccer team.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was really hoping we could just get like a little bit farther into the season, but it's sad that we didn't.
Yeah.
But it was a good season otherwise. I mean, I think like, especially for the senior guys, I mean, they've been playing together since they were kids, and it was like really, it was just, you could tell that they had a lot of fun with this season. And I mean, soccer's not over for them like completely. They still have like club coming up. But it was like, it was fun watching them for this Alamosa game because it's their last high school game. And speaking of this Alamosa game, a record was broken at this game. So good old Cade Fisher, previous player of the week, broke a school record. And it was a record for most goals scored in a season.
Yeah.
Previously, the record was 25, and Cade beat that by just one goal with 26.
Okay.
And with 5 goals in one game.
So yeah, previous record was 25, and Cade beat that by just one. I think he broke it with the penalty kick to bring it to 26. And yeah, it was, I mean, Cade is a great player. It was really awesome to see him break a record like this right for his last high school game. So yeah, it was really awesome.
And he had 3 assists that game. What?
3 assists.
How does he have 3 assists? That doesn't make sense.
What do you mean?
Because there's only 2 other goals scored. Did he assist himself?
Even Tannin's confused by this.
That should not be there.
Well, congratulations, Cade
7-1.
Fisher. That being said, Jacob Flores also had a goal. So did Joshua Taylor.
Mm-hmm.
Joshua Taylor, I'm sorry, I don't know who you are, but
he goes to Rye. He's actually a really solid player.
I'm friends with the Josh that goes to Rye. Shout out Josh.
Yeah.
Not Joshua Taylor, but shout out Josh. And shout out Joshua Taylor.
And Joshua Taylor.
If you go to Rye and your name is Josh, shout out you.
Yeah.
That being said, you said penalty kicks, and this is completely irrelevant, but my little brother had a soccer game this weekend, and every goal scored was off of a PK, and there were 4 PKs that game, and 3 fistfights.
Oh, that's an awesome game. That's a good game right
No
there.
red cards.
Wait. Did the game like continue?
They were like fistfights, but they were like actually shoving and like getting in each other's face.
Dang. How old is your brother?
He's going to be a freshman next year.
Dang, that's like really intense for like 13-year-olds.
It's that really bald ref with like the gray goatee. The
Rob?
one who I don't know his name, but he's always taught. He'll talk to people.
Rob.
There, he'll like talk to him, and he never cards anybody.
Yeah, Rob is Rob, if you're watching, I love you. You're possibly the greatest ref I've ever known.
He just doesn't know how to use a red card, bro.
And Rob, if you're not watching, you scare the crap out of me. I'm gonna be honest with you. Yeah, that's all I got to say. Rob is actually a solid ref compared to some other.
He's
ones.
a good ref. He just seriously, there were like 4, kids just shoving each other, like pushes in the back out, like after the ball goes out of bounds, like ball is not in play,
and they're just
push, like actually about to fight, and he never gave anyone a red card. And it was just
that's kind of crazy,
kind of wild. Even though like a shove isn't technically red cardable, but when it's happening that much and the ball was out of play and it happens,
that can be red cardable. It depends on the ref,
but whatever. On to whatever sport is next.
Volleyball.
Is that you, Bellina?
Yeah.
All right.
We played Centennial this past week. We beat them 3-0. It was 25-13.
I like that third set.
25-11 and then 25-3. So it sounds like we kind of just easily went in there, that one. Olivia had 8 kills during that game. Ella Schmidt had 6. And Haley Husett had 6 aces. And then,
who had
that's
blocks?
There was no blocks on that game, if I remember. I could have totally skipped past that.
0 volleyball players are getting my player of the week.
Wait, there was one? Wait, is that the
total blocks? Total blocks, guys. There were 3. Olivia Cooper, Skyla, and Ella. Good job.
Olivia Cooper.
Yeah.
Oh, Corsentino.
I was like, what?
Who's Olivia Cooper?
I don't think that person exists.
No, she does.
She does.
She just doesn't play volleyball anymore.
Yeah, she used to.
Olivia Corsentino, good job.
Olivia Corsentino had a block. So did Skyla and Ella. Good job, guys.
Yeah, good job.
You didn't let me down like I thought you did.
This week we play Lamar. On Halloween.
On Halloween.
Yeah.
Oh, that's hype.
And Lamar is currently 40.
Is that a home game?
Yeah, it is.
So why was our scene? Oh, probably just because they wanted people to actually be there.
Yeah, Lamar's currently 42 in Colorado.
Why are they good?
And they have a girl who's ranked 6th in kills in Colorado with 323 kills total. Yeah.
Oh my
Yeah,
gosh.
5 kills per set is kind of crazy.
Yeah. So, and she's ranked in high in aces and one other thing too.
Blocks.
But yeah, blocks. And
B. Robbins? Wait.
like,
Is it B. Robbins?
Yeah.
Dang.
her name's Brooklyn.
That's a scary name.
Yeah.
Brooklyn Robbins?
So,
Brooklyn Robbins. Sorry.
so it should be an interesting
Let's
game.
look her up. Let's see if she's D1. We're not going to look her up.
So it should
She
be.
didn't pop up right away like that one chick from Cheyenne Mountain did when I
Dang.
searched her. So she's probably not D1. That being said, good luck against Lamar.
Yeah.
I think we're a little bit of a bigger school. I don't know what teams they've played. Huskies. Oh, they play like Rye, though. These
Yeah.
are really small schools. Fowler, see?
They played La Honda. I think that was in Alamosa.
but
And other than that, but that's really all I have for volleyball.
yeah.
Then after that, I don't know if they're in regionals or not, but
I think East is hosting regionals. It just I don't know. We'll see how that goes. Actually, wait, I can look at that real quick. Yeah, we're third in the league. What? Who else are we behind? I get being behind East. What? Huh? Okay, none of this makes sense. Good luck, girls.
Yeah.
Have fun.
On to cross country.
On to cross country.
Not much to say. Like usual, I'm gonna be honest. But Wyatt Ferris made it to state for cross country, and yeah, it's a huge accomplishment. Love to see that. I mean,
First year running.
really?
Yeah, this is first year running cross country.
First year running cross
That's
country.
surprising.
He's a fast boy. What can what can he say?
Yeah.
And yeah, I mean, I think he's the only county runner to go to
Yeah.
state. So
Yeah.
yeah,
I believe
that's
so.
that's like really good. I don't know him personally. Seems like a great guy. I've never had beef with any Wyatt ever. So I'm sure he holds the door for his lady. I'm sure he pays dinner. I'm sure he's a great guy.
Yeah.
Not
He
relevant.
is a very
though.
good kid. I like Wyatt a lot. He watches the podcast and
Oh,
he tunes
wow.
into all of most of our streams.
How you
That's
doing,
cool.
Wyatt?
Thank you, Wyatt. I
Love
know
you,
you're
Wyatt.
watching.
Yep.
Congratulations on making
Congratulations.
it to state.
Yes.
Now on to football. Man, guys,
I think you jinxed it, Devin.
we had a week. That was for sure. We played Central at
Mhm.
home, and we lost 51-0.
A moment of silence.
A moment
Yeah.
of silence would be appreciated. I'm surprised we aren't getting cooked on TikTok and Instagram because I for sure thought we would be. I thought for sure everybody would be coming back to the dang comments of the TikToks and Instagrams reels that were posted. I've only seen one.
Oh, okay.
So it is what
I
it
don't
is.
ever look at comments on stuff.
I do because
that's smart.
I do it because it's funny.
Well, it's just like my dad, he worked in like a lot of press stuff, and he was like, do not look at comments for anything. Like, just don't. It's
Yeah.
not going to end up good for you.
No, it's yeah. That's,
See, but
that's a
like
good
I
philosophy.
don't care that much.
He
So that's why
has thick skin.
Yeah, I don't care. I'll take the heat. I'm heating on myself right now. What the heck happened, guys? I said stop the run game, and there were 7 rushing touchdowns. What happened? Amari Brown. Yeah, one more moment of silence. Amari Brown had 20 carries and ran for almost 200 yards. What happened? Oh my Lord. We fumble in the end zone. What happened? We threw 2 interceptions. What happened, guys? We could have at least scored against them. What happened, bro? We are not as bad as Centennial, and Centennial almost scored against them. We lost by 5 less points. What happened, guys? I have low-key been glazing this football team all year. Y'all have lost my freaking trust.
No more glazing.
No more glazing from Devin.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, guys. Y'all need to beat Canyon City this week if you want my faith back before we play East on senior night.
Okay.
East that beat Central.
Okay. It's okay, Devin.
No.
You sound like you're about to burst into tears.
I know, I'm like-
I'm going to start crying. That being said, I met Orlando Rodriguez this weekend. What a great kid. We love you.
Gotta bring it back.
Gotta bring it back. Yeah, it was just a rough game.
Yeah.
Patrick Noga only had, we just didn't have the ball very much, to be honest with you. Cone Glen went 3 for 9 passing for a total of 15 yards. There were 2 interceptions. Not a great game from him. And it just wasn't, nothing really worked. And Brandon Holland was out. John Chacon was out. Tanner Crediton was out in the student section. What the heck? He said he had an ankle injury. Anyways, we were flaming him all game for that. It was just a rough game.
Yeah.
We do go ahead and go play Canyon City, this week.
Is Canyon City hard at all?
They're all right.
They're all right.
I do think we will beat them, even though I have lost faith, and I'm not glazing here.
Okay.
In fact, I'm going to give Canyon City the better the benefit of the doubt, and I'm going to say it's going to be a close game, and I'm going to say score is going to be 24-20. 24-20. 24-20 in County's favor. I mean, there's not much to go over here. Elijah Horton had 17 tackles. Cone Glen had 10, which is actually really high. That being said, on to player of the week. Tannin, go ahead and give us your player of the week.
My player of the week, I mean, I feel really cool holding the microphone like this. I mean, I'm biased, but Cade Fisher is my choice. He broke a school record. His season has been amazing. And yeah, I think that Cade really deserves player of the week for a second time, which is, I think he's the first player to have player of the week twice.
First player since transitioning to PCSN. I think Michaela did it. Actually, might have been Cade last season too. Because Cade averaged a hat trick for the first couple games of the soccer season last year. I don't know.
Oh.
Yeah, Cade has your vote. Bellina, can you go, please?
Yeah, I'm just going to give it to Cade too.
Ooh, now I want to be different. I wish there was a way I could just see strictly stats for that softball tournament. And I really do want to give it to a softball player because they went to state and all.
Course.
However, there's I'd be between Michaela or Olivia, and they both hit home runs. They both pitched really good, and I can't give it to 2 players. I would give it to Elijah Horton just because he had an insane stat line.
Yeah.
However, we played horrible against Central, and it didn't do us any well because good defensive stat line still led to 51-0.
Mm-hmm.
What other sports do we go over? We beat Centennial in volleyball.
And it was 25-3.
Cade Fisher set a freaking record,
Yeah.
guys. Yeah. So I'm going to have to go with Cade Fisher. Congratulations, Cade, man. You've had a phenomenal season. And he was barely full-time for the soccer team.
Yeah.
He had other duties as well. So congratulations, man. I hope you make it far. I'm sorry your soccer season ended a little bit earlier than we wanted to. But man, you really deserve it, Cade Fisher. Congratulations for being the first person to be a 2-time player of the week.
Yes.
Clappity clap.
That was the most honored, I feel you made anybody sound you sounded like you were making a speech for a Purple Heart.
Hell yeah, I was.
Okay.
Thank you guys so much for watching. My name is Devin Meyer. I'm here with Tannin and Bellina. Yeah, keep supporting the podcast, guys. The fall season is coming to an end. We'll have more winter stuff coming up. Look forward to our top 10 fall athletes list coming out very soon. Look forward to our top 10 winter athletes to look at coming out very soon as well. Also, stay tuned for player interviews this Thursday, coming out this Thursday. And yeah, lots more content coming to you guys. Go follow the Instagram, TikTok, all linked below. Yeah, have a good one. We'll see you guys very soon.
See ya.